Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything podcast. On this episode, I'm going to be recapping Creature Commandos. I don't know why I said it like that. Creature Commandos Season 1, Episode 5, titled The Iron Pot, which was released on the 26th of December 2024, also known as Boxing Day. There's been quite a big gap between, obviously, the first 4 episodes of Creature Commandos, which I recap back to back. At the start of January to now, where we're in the last couple of days, and it's just being like how it is. It's kind of weird to think when you're watching this and kind of how different my kind of lifestyle's going to be. Only in a space of a couple of weeks, but I recorded this on the 30th of December 2024, so this is the only episode out as of time of recording, but all 7 episodes, the most recent, so the first 5 are out. Episode 6 and 7 aren't when I'm recording this, but they will be when you're watching this. So without further ado, here is my recap for Creature Commandos Season 1 Episode 5, titled The Iron Pot. A woman asks a girl about Themyscira. Frankenstein and Flag are watching this lecture from outside a window. Frankenstein comments on the lecturer's professionalism. Frankenstein asks Flag how this helps get you reunited with the bride. Flag explains this exchange between them. Frankenstein believes being a hero involves killing people. We then have the title sequence. Frankenstein remembers a previous encounter with the bride. Flag calls someone. The Creature Commandos are welcomed back to Pollokstan. Alexei suggests that Pollockstan's current union with America is the reason for all the recent issues. Frankenstein notices a woman walking a cat. Flag lockpicks a door. Frankenstein stops himself from being burned alive. A doctor finds Frankenstein and guides its owner to him. The dog drags Frankenstein's body. Frankenstein wakes up and asks what is going on. The dog's owner calms down the dog. The owner explains what she's rubbing on Frankenstein. The doctor's owner reveals she's blind. Frankenstein would not want to live if he was blind. Frankenstein mentions his bride. The dog's owner asks Frankenstein to picture the bride. Frankenstein discovers a cat. Flag discovers blood. Flag calls out for Frankenstein. Flag shows Frankenstein the professor that they were spying on is now dead. Elena answers a call from Flag. Frankenstein talks to Flag whilst he is on the phone to Elena. Flag asks Elena to escape and tells her about the Creature Commandos being ordered to kill her. Frankenstein gets annoyed at Flag for not telling Elena about him. Flag reveals that the bride is one of the people ordered to kill Elena. Flag asks Frankenstein to hide. Frankenstein gives the dog's owner a turkey. Frankenstein reveals how good a dog Ivan is. Frankenstein thanks the dog's owner for taking care of him. The dog's owner corrects Frankenstein. Alexei is driving the Creature Commandos to the castle. The professor seems to actually be alive, despite her body being in another room of the house, to the alive professor. The alive professor reveals its true form. Flag introduces Frankenstein to Clayface. Obviously, we know that there will be a Clayface movie in 2026. The bride questions Alexei's route. Dr. Phosphorus threatens Alexei. Clayface attacks Frankenstein and Flag. Alexei threatens the bride with a gun. Dr. Phosphorus kills Alexei. The Creature Commandos are now being shot at. The Creature Commandos attempt to defend themselves. Frankenstein sets himself free. Flag and Frankenstein fight Clayface. One of Elena's security guards asks the others to target on the bride of Dr. Phosphorus. The bride kills multiple people. Dr. Phosphorus fights a tank. Dr. Phosphorus kills multiple people. Clayface recaptures Frankenstein. Frankenstein kills Clayface. A soldier begs Dr. Phosphorus not to kill him. Dr. Phosphorus kills him anyway. Weasel and Nina hide from the police. The bride calls out for Nina and Dr. Phosphorus. Frankenstein asks Flag to not die. Flag tells Frankenstein to tell the bride the truth. Ivan scratches the floor. The dog's owner is upset when Frankenstein tells her he is leaving. The dog's owner believes that the bride doesn't love Frankenstein. Frankenstein kills the dog's owner. Elena asks her security guards what happened in her security's interaction with the Creature Commandos. Elena asks the security guard to find and kill the Creature Commandos, and Ivan follows Frankenstein. That is my recap of Creature Commandos Season 1, Episode 5, titled The Iron Pot. If you enjoyed Creature Commandos, and yeah, there's a whole other season will be coming at some point. But on to tomorrow's episode. Now, there won't be a trailer over the next couple of episodes because there's no trailers for the things I'll be recapping. But in tomorrow's episode, I will be recapping the second Pictionary 2024 Christmas special. But back to this episode. Let me know what you thought of Creature Commandos Season 1 Episode 5, The Iron Pot, if you watched it. My roof didn't. Give me your thoughts on both of those in the comments below, as well with anything else you want me to cover on the channel, such as any previews or recaps. Put those in the comments below as well. And remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe. And that's it for this episode of the Everything Podcast. Goodbye.